10 lines on rainbow for students and children in English. Set 1. 10 lines on rainbow for kids. Set 1 is helpful for students of classes 1, 2, 4, and 5. 1. The magical and miraculous phenomenon of a colorful arc in the sky is known as the rainbow. 2. Rainbows are usually formed before or after rainfall and when the sun rises. 3. In many places, double rainbows are formed, which are a treat for the eyes. 4. The 7 colors that exist in a rainbow are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. 5. The phenomenon of splitting white light into 7 colors is the logic behind a rainbow. 6. During and after the rain, water particles will be floating in the atmosphere, which acts as a platform for the splitting of white light. 7. Rainbows are usually seen on the opposite end of where the sun is located. 8. In certain types of rainbows, not all colors can be seen distinctively, and mainly yellow and green and red will be visible to naked eye. 9. The phenomenon of the rainbow can be studied even in laboratories with the artificial formation of the rainbow on a white screen. 10. Ancient civilizations used to believe that appearance of the rainbow is a victory of good over evil. Set 2. 10 lines on rainbow for school children. Set 2 is helpful for students of classes 6, 7, and 8. 1. Rainbow is an English word which is derived from the Latin word arcus pluvius. 2. In the year 1994, on the 14th of March in England, the world's longest rainbow was seen, which lasted for more than 6 hours. 3. A rainbow appears only when enough moist particles are floating in the atmosphere and the presence of sunshine. 4. The altitude of a rainbow depends on the altitude of the sun, and both of them are indirectly proportional. 5. In many civilizations, rainbows are considered to bring good to society and a symbol of peace and harmony. 6. Sometimes only red color rainbows are formed in the sky, and these are known as monochrome rainbows. 7. Reflection, diffraction, and dispersion are the 3 phenomena that takes place simultaneously to form a rainbow. 8. Rainbows are an intangible phenomenon in the atmosphere which can only be seen but cannot be felt. 9. Vibgyor is the nickname given to all the colors that are seen in a rainbow, which are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. 10. Rainbows are more easily formed near waterfalls and fountains because of increased water particles in the atmosphere in those areas. Set 3. 10 lines on rainbow for higher class students. Set 3 is helpful for students of classes 9, 10, 11, 12, and competitive exams. 1. Rainbow is a meteorological process which involves reflection, refraction, and dispersion of white light into water droplets. 2. Alexander's band is a phenomenon where rainbow is seen over the dark sky, especially near waterfalls. 3. Alexander's band take place because the white light does not reach the human eye and is all absorbed in the water droplets lingering in the atmosphere. 4. The rainbow in 1994 at Sheffield in England on March 14th lasted from morning 9 a.m. to evening 3 p.m. 5. Aristotle believed that rainbow consists of only 3 colors, but people during the Renaissance period believed that there were more than 4 colors in the rainbow, all of which were discarded after proper scientific discoveries. 6. Isaac Newton, through his prism experiment, showed the world that white color splits into 7 different colors, and this is the logic behind the phenomenon of the rainbow. 7. Rainbows are also produced at night, and this is possible if the moonlight is strong enough to disperse through the water droplets. 8. Rainbows, when looked at on the ground, will be a half arc, but if rainbows are looked at on an artifact, we can see the full circle of the rainbow. 9. The white light that enters the water droplets bends and splits into 7 different colors, and the bending of these 7 different colors depends on the wavelength of the light. 10. The shortest wavelength starts from violet, and the longest wavelength ends with the color red. This is the reason why white light splits when it passes through dense water droplets, forming a beautiful rainbow.